Welcome to my little country kitchen. My name is Marianne and we are doing Make It March. Please pardon my hair. It's late at night and everybody's in bed and I like taking a shower before bed, and now I have the house all to myself, especially the kitchen, so it's a great time. So the Make It March collaboration is after we do all the canning in January and all the canning in August, and preserving all the things from the garden and everything. So be sure to leave a constructive comment down below in the thingamajig. And then Lisa at the end of the month, from Lisa from Sutton Stays, she is hosting, I guess you could say that. Sure. She gathered all of us lovely ladies together so that we can do this collaboration, and put a comment down below so you could have a chance to win a pressure cooker from 4Jars. Yes, they are lovely. You can use my code 4jars.com if you want to go buy one. Oh, the website's 4jars.com. My code is little10. Okay. My brain, can you tell my brain's half asleep? Okay, let me show you what we're gonna make. Okay, I have my lovely enchilada sauce. I will put that in the thingamajig below. This is my Rosarita's Copycat sauce. It's my absolute favorite. I've already made it like 2 or 3 times. Then of course, our beautiful ugly chicken. I'm not sure how much I'm going to need. I don't know if I'm going to need the little one. And some cream of mushroom soup. And of course, I don't know if I'm going to do 2, just 1 or 2, we'll see. And then dilly beans for the side dish. And let me show you how we can throw this together very easily. Okay, the trick to my mother's chicken enchiladas. She's from Guatemala. And she and I both don't like using, this is olive oil. Don't like using flour tortillas. So if you guys make it with flour tortillas, I'm sorry. Not sorry, but the corn tortillas are way better, so try it this way. It's amazing. And it doesn't matter if you use the white or the yellow corn tortillas, either one will work. And the secret is to dip them in some oil that is not quite hot enough. I need to wait for it to get a little hotter. And that's what makes them soft, is dipping them in oil, and it gives it a lot of flavor as well. We used to use canola oil, but I don't really like using that stuff anymore. By the way, it's St. Patrick's. What do you guys do for the St. Patrick's holiday? Look at my cute little St. Patrick socks. Yes, I am 4% Irish, which is awesome. Okay, the oil is smoking a little bit, so it should be ready. Yep, there we go. You want to hear that sizzle? Dip, dip, and then plop. So what are your traditions for St. Patrick's Day? A few days ago it was Pie Day. I wanted to do a shepherd's pie, but then my husband decided to do keto, so I said, meh. Not doing that. Definitely not doing a sweet pie. I give myself grace when I'm not in the mood, which is a good thing, because Sunday I ended up getting really sick. I woke up in the morning with a horrible headache and a fever, and then I barfed. That wasn't fun. But the fever broke after 12 hours because I took my elderberry syrup. I have a video about making that elderberry syrup too. It was amazing. I was like, okay, this is either going to make me better or make me barf. And it did both. It didn't make my stomach upset right away. I was already nauseous from the headache. I'm not sure how many layers I'm going to do. Usually I count this out, but I also don't want to waste the oil, so I'm just going to use up all the oil till it's gone. while that cools off, now we can throw the mixture together. Turn you around so you can see. Okay. Now because the enchilada sauce is quite spicy, my mom always diluted it with cream of mushroom, so now I just love it that way. It's an easy way to get it out. You poke a hole in the bottom and then blow. Comes out like magic. I love my little tool to open my jars because it doesn't ruin my jars. That way I can reuse my lids for other stuff, like storing dry goods or something like that. Mix this together. Now my mom typically puts sauteed onions in here, but honestly you don't even have to do that step. I skip it. But what I do add is my chopped onions. I'm okay with that. I like the flavor, it's just I don't want to spend the time sauteing them. And these are dried onions, so they'll absorb some of that liquid. Let's scoot this over. Now with this chicken, yes, this has the bone in it, so we need to take that out. My kitties will love munching on that. Okay, and mixing this up, it'll break it up automatically. Oh, a little cartilage piece, that's no fun. And all this juice, that's yummy, that's flavor. Dump that in. I downloaded an app to keep track of my macros, like fat and carbohydrates and protein. They wanted me to eat over 60 to 90 grams of protein. That's kind of hard to do, so especially the fat. It just means you need to cook with more butter or leave the fat in type stuff, which is really good for us apparently. I've already lost 3 pounds. Wash my hands after they're all slimy. Okay, now we mix this all up. If you don't like that noise, I'm sorry. It is kind of squishy. Okay, now we assemble. Not too bad so far. It's only been about 10 minutes to throw this together. Oh, I'm going to turn on the oven. Let me clean up. Okay, normally with any kind of chicken enchiladas, you would dip, fill it up, and then roll it up like that. But that's very time consuming and very messy, as you can see. So I just get a little bit of the sauce. I forget that I usually reserve some of the sauce without the chicken for this part, but I forgot. It's okay. And we do layers. So we kind of do it like a lasagna layer, like that. Then we alternate where they go. Let me get some cheese. I forgot the cheese. Okay, so all we're doing is layers. Add in some of the meat and sauce mixture. Spread it around. Add some cheese. I have some shredded mozzarella, some yellow cheese, whatever you like. Another layer. Let's go ahead and cut these. Okay, do that. Oh, scissors would have been easier.
Clucking by the coop, cats are prowling like a ninja on the stoop. Jars of peaches and pumpkins in a row. Homestead magic, where the spearmint and basil grow. She's got a rhythm with a basket on her hip, canning fruits and veggies. She does it with a flip. Feeding chicken scraps, building projects with pride. Mixing potions with healing herbs by her side. Oh, the homestead beat, it's where her heart lies. With her cats following her every step, joy never dies. She dances through the garden rows and she feels so free. Oh, the homestead bee is where she wants to be.
And if you're feeding a big family, you can always beef this up by adding in beans in the layers and or rice. My sister has done that. I've tried it and I honestly don't like the flavor of it, but if that's your jam, go for it. Whatever you can do to feed the kiddos, right? Fill their bellies. Oh, dang it. I forgot the cheese. A little bit more cheese. Okay, last layer. Looks like I did just the right amount. Normally what I like to do is make a double batch and throw it in the freezer so I can pull it out for later. That is nice to have. Okay, now I bake this for 350 for about 30-40 minutes, just until the cheese is melted, and then it's toasty on top. And it does taste better the next day, which is why I'm cooking it tonight, because my parents are coming over to visit. So I'm not going to taste this tonight, but we'll let them taste it, since my hubby is doing keto. Oh, he's actually just doing carnivore. Let me wash my hands. The oven just beeped. Let's throw this in. Oh, my oven's only at 275. I need to turn it up. I need to replace the thermostat in here. Okay, let's wait. The moon is so pretty. There we go. Now you can see it. Looks way better in person. Okay, it just came out of the oven, and I left it a little bit unfinished because I'm going to warm it up again tomorrow when my parents come. Thank you for coming on my journey of putting together these lovely, delicious chicken enchiladas. And yes, we will do a taste testing when my parents come tomorrow. But for you, that'll be in 3, 2, 1. Okay. They already had their whole dish, but they're going to eat one more bite and then tell us what they think.
Yummy. Very good.
Does it taste like yours?
Mm-hmm.
Does it taste like Mom's old one when we were little?
Yes.
See? And that was made with canned chicken. It's called ugly chicken because it looks ugly in the jar.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, thanks for coming over.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you.
I'm gonna taste it too, since I haven't eaten dinner, so I had a really small lunch in order for me to eat these carbs, because I couldn't resist. Why make something and not even eat it? I love the crunchy bits. I'm curious how I could make this low carb. I guess just the sauce and the chicken and cheese. That's no fun, is it? Anyway, thank you for joining me. And thank you for joining me on this collaboration. Bye. And if I have time and if I'm in the mood, I am going to do an Easter egg diorama. It's a little tradition I made. I'll probably do that in a different video. Never mind. Okay, well, you have to subscribe if you want to see that. Okay, bye for real.